Sir,
Okay.
I'm seeing, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for confirming, everyone. Yeah. So as you can see on the screen, the table content shows the NetSuite technical training, which I'm going to cover. So basically, it will be for around 15 to 20 sessions, in which I will be starting with the NetSuite suite scripting, like what exactly is suite scripting and how we can develop a suite script and deploy it in the NetSuite account and later run it on demand as well as in an automated way. And also we will be going to discuss the suite script versioning which are available in the NetSuite, and also the suite script API, because we will be using these APIs to communicate with the NetSuite objects, whether it may be a standard object or a custom object. We have a pre-built APIs within the NetSuite. Those are using these source script APIs. We will be performing the business logic, and after that we will be discussing like what are the data objects which are scriptable, like whether we have custom objects, standard objects, and we have sublist and sub records. So we will be looking at like how we can interact with this all data and NetSuite data which are present. And once this is done, we will be moving to the most important topic in the technical aspect, which is the script types. So as you can see on the screen, there are a couple of script types present in the NetSuite, which will be used for our to implement the business logic. So when it comes to source scripts, there are basically two types of script types. One is the client side and the server side. So basically, a client side script will be triggered based on the user action. So here, client means the user. So based on the user actions, these particular client scripts will be triggering. Like if a particular user opens a record, or if he change the data, or if we save a particular record, in that case, the client script will be triggering. So, and also we have the server side scripts. Basically, the server side scripts will be triggered when we want to communicate with the Oracle NetSuite server. So whether it may be creating new records and saving it to the server, or getting the existing data from the server. In this case, the server side scripts will be triggered. And as I mentioned, we have a versioning for this particular suite script. So all the scripts can be can be written in both the versions. So we have basically the suite script 1.0, which is a legacy one, and NetSuite doesn't suggest to develop the new business logic in this particular suite script 1.0. And so currently all the existing new customizations or the new business logics will be developed using the suite script 2.0 SuiteScript 2.0 API version. And also we have the SuiteScript 2.1 version, which is released in the 2020.2 version, 2 of the NetSuite release. So in this technical training, we will be covering the basics of SuiteScript 1.0, and we will be mainly focusing on the SuiteScript 2.0 and the 2.1, how to develop a SuiteScript 2.0 from scratch, and later on deploying it in the NetSuite account and running the business logic, and later on checking the script logs as well. So we will be discussing all these things in this particular technical training. And so once we are done with that, we will be covering each of these script types which are present in the NetSuite. So there are around 10 script types which we are going to cover in this technical training. Whether it may be a client script, which I mentioned, as I mentioned, which will be triggered based on the client actions, and also we have a user event script. So basically, user event script triggers uh, when a user opens a record, or when he submits the data using the standard save buttons. In that case, the user event scripts will be triggering, and the business logic will be executed. And also, we have other script type like the map reduce. So this is a script which is used for bulk processing and automation. So this particular script was introduced with the 2.0. So as I mentioned, in the 2020.2 NetSuite release, they have introduced a new map reduce script, which is useful for the bulk processing. And the main advantages of this particular script is like it will be taking care of its automatic governance, and also it will be it will be skipping this particular bulk processing into a chunks, and it will based on the key value pairs which we provide to the function. It will be performing the executing each of the function, and it will be creating a records, or it will be executing our business logic. And so we will be covering this MapReduce script as well. And also we have a Suitelets. So basically Suitelets are HTML pages which will be custom HTML pages which we will have the feel of same NetSuite standard pages. So whenever you want to create a custom form where the user can enter some data, so in that case we will be developing the HTML Suitelet where we can give the particular, we can develop a form, and we will be giving the all the fields where the data can be entered. And also we have backend Suitelets to process this data and save this data into the NetSuite server. So we are going to cover the Suitelet script as well. And once the Suitelets are done, we will be moving to our next script, which will be a schedule script. So basically schedule script was the script which will be used for bulk processing prior to MapReduce. So these actually there are a lot of similarities between the schedule script and MapReduce, but mostly for the bulk processing nowadays we are using the MapReduce because it has a more advantages when compared to schedule scripts. So we will be going through like what is going in this technical training. We will be covering entirely like what is a schedule script and with the example, and also we will be comparing the differences and the advantages of MapReduce script over the schedule script. And also we have REST. So as I mentioned, if we want to integrate NetSuite with the other third-party applications or e-commerce sites, we will be generating a custom RESTlet script, which will be useful to in this particular integration. So if we want to, if the third-party application supports the REST APIs, we will be using the RESTlets in order to integrate with that system. So here RESTlet will be coming the point to integrate the data. And the RESTlet supports the standard all REST operations like get, post, push, and delete. So we will be once we start the RESTlet, we will be seeing all these things like how we are going to get the data from the third-party system or other integration application, and also we will be pushing the data from NetSuite into the other application using the RESTlet. And also we have a couple of scripts, the other script like bundle update script, bundle installation script, and Portlet script. So if you are familiar with the NetSuite functional side, we will be creating bundles. So whenever we will be combining all the objects which we have developed into a bundle, and we will be installing these bundle into the other NetSuite accounts. Let's say like in the sandbox, we start development, and we have developed couple of client scripts, user event script, and MapReduce scripts. So, and also we have created couple of custom records and custom forms. So we will be creating all this as a bundle, and at the time of and we want to install this particular bundle from sandbox to production. In this case, at the time of installation, if we want to check check for some of the features or some of the business logic, in that case we will be developing a bundle installation script which will be triggered when this particular bundle is installed in the targeted account. So we will be covering this bundle installation script and Portlet script also in detail. And also we have a mass update script. This basically mass update is used to perform some custom updates like on particular records. Let's say it's sales order, purchase order, or customer record. If we want to update couple of particular data, in that case, this MapReduce script will be coming into place. And also we have a workflow action script. As you all know, we have the workflows in the NetSuite system. So basically, workflows supports basic actions like it is used for approval routing and some basic functioning, but it is not used to used for custom actions and also for the sublist. In that case, we will be using the workflow action script, and this workflow, the action script will be used as a custom action in the workflow. So we will be developing a workflow action script, and we will be installing in the account. And at the time of workflow implementation, we will be adding this workflow action script as a custom action, which will be performing the business logic in the backend. So we will be covering this workflow action script as well. And once all the script types are completed, we will be going through the debugging tools which is present inside the NetSuite account. So basically, a debugger will be used to execute our script which we developed. So we have written a script, and we want to test it before creating a script record. In that case, we will be using the debug uh, debugger. So we will be covering the debugger, and how we will be checking like how we can use this debugger to test our code. So you can see as this is the basic UI of the debugger, where we can directly write the script, or we can copy paste our existing script from any of the editors. And we have a couple of tools to run this particular piece of code, and we will be getting all the logs as well. And also, once this is done, we will be discussing about the best practices while writing a code as per the industry standard. And also, we will be at the time of explaining each of the script type, we will be discussing about the script governance as well. So we should, as a developer, when we are developing a script, we need to keep in mind the governance which is provided by the NetSuite. So we should take care, like in any case this particular governance is not exceeded. If in any case, if the governance is exceeded, we will be getting a standard error like script governance exceeded. So we will be discussing about the script governance, and how to take care, like when take care like a particular script doesn't exceed the standard governance. And also, finally, we will be closing off with the Q&A, and we will be concluding this technical training. So any of you has any questions as of now?
Krishna, right?
Uh, yes, Krishna.
Hello. Yeah, Krishna.
Yeah,
I just want to know what is the programming skills is required before starting the technical.
yeah. So basically, basic understanding of JavaScript is required. As you can see, as I mentioned, we have Suite Script in NetSuite. So Suite Script is nothing but a JavaScript type of syntax language. So if you have a basic knowledge of JavaScript, then you will be very good in programming. But it is not mandatory, because the syntax is similar to JavaScript, but we have the own API and the syntaxes. If you want to see a sample code also, I can show you. So yeah, so this is the sample one you can see.
Okay. So Krishna, so this is a new scripting language, right? That's what you're telling. So it's script.
Yeah, this is a new scripting language, but it supports the standard NetSuite functions and methods. So like we have the data objects, and we have the data objects, and as well as this couple of DOM elements in JavaScript which are supported.
Mhm. Okay, so the JavaScript libraries are also supported. So
Correct. So
yeah.
like let's say when we are dealing with couple of payment operations,
Mhm.
then we can use the standard crypto library of the JavaScript.
Mhm. Okay.
Sir, it's not mandatory to. Hello?
Yes, Avinash.
Sir, it's not mandatory to learn Java.
No, Java is completely different. As I mentioned, the Suite script is similar to JavaScript, not Java. And when
If
I
we have
say
a logical
similar,
idea, it's fine, right? About Java, HTML, or CSS, is it right?
yes. So as you mentioned, Java. So the OOPS concepts and the conditional statements will be same in the NetSuite as well.
Okay.
Hmm.
And then,
So like,
Krishna, what
yeah.
what is the timing it's planning to start the classes? It will decide from Mr.
Uh,
Gridhar.
so actually, it will be decided by the candidates. Like based on your time zone, we will be planning a particular time where it will be comfortable for everyone.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So, Krishna, I'm in EST time zone.
Okay.
For me, it's 10 a.m. now.
Total, how many days it will take, sir?
Yeah, it will be completed in the 15 to 20 sessions.
15 to
So
20
you can,
sessions. Really 1 hour.
yeah, so it will be taking around 22, I mean like around 22 days to 25 days. So because initially if I started scripting, in couple of sessions we will be discussing about the business logics, and there will be problem solving, and there will be couple of exercises.
Okay.
When the planning to start the date, Krishna, the first session, because I'm looking 3 or 4 days after, it's better to go forward.
Okay, I
And
mean
the
like
time
you,
I'm in GMT, I'm in the Gulf area, Gulf. So I'm looking
okay,
like Indian timing 5 p.m.
okay, Indian timing 5 p.m. That's what Rizwan, as I mentioned, like we will be, I mean, like the best way will be discussing with the candidates, and they will propose a timing which will be suitable for everyone.
Okay, cool.
Okay, 5 p.m. means it will be a 6:30 for me. I don't think that will. 5 p.m. No.
For me, any time is okay. Indian time 10 to 5, the working time. From the morning 10, evening 5.
Yeah, so this morning times normally we will be getting ready to office, so that much time we won't be having early morning here. So we'll be in office at 8. So your 5 p.m. means it will be around 6:30 a.m. for me. And our class will take usually 1 hour, right? So that's when we will wake up and we'll get ready and go to office.
Right. The session will be 1 hour. So, Rizwan, like, I mean, like, the best way will be speaking with all the candidates, and they will propose a time which will be comfortable for everyone. Because as Naresh said, 5 p.m. IST will be like 6:30 a.m. So that's what I mean. Like, best way will be discussing with you all, and they will propose a time. You can just check with your calendar, and you can then we can discuss.
Okay, Krishna. Okay.
So what was there was earlier timing, right, Avinash? The functional class, you were there in that, right? That was our, for my time it was 8 p.m. for me. I think that's in India, it's early morning.
Yes, I think it will be around 7:30 a.m. 7:30, yeah.
Hmm.
So Naresh, don't worry about the timings. Basically, like we will be trying to plan this particular training session whether when it is comfortable for everyone.
Okay,
As
sure.
we
So,
have as we have candidates from multiple time zones, so we need to check and we need to plan accordingly.
okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Krishna, if I done the foundation already, but I just missed some classes in workflow creation. So you will
Okay.
cover this session, something related to the workflow creations.
Not exactly with the workflow, because technical part I will be covering the workflow action script. At that time, I can just uh, cover the overview of like what exactly is a workflow, because we need to develop a workflow in order to deploy the workflow action script. So I will be covering the overview of workflow.
Okay, my end is clear. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Rizwan. So Naresh, Avinash, do you have any questions?
So, no, we are good. So let me know. So when are you going to start the class?
Sure, Naresh. So, like, I think best way
So
will
in the
be
group.
communicating with you regarding the uh, timings of this particular technical training.
Yeah, okay. So the you guys can create a group for a technical training group. So earlier we had that functional group for the technical you guys can create and we can chat in that for the timings and all.
Yes. Okay, sure. Yeah, we will be creating a new group for the technical team, and then yeah, there you can communicate.
Hmm. Okay, great then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, you will list
Okay.
both technical and functional in each section, sir?
And no, Avinash, this is particularly focused on technical. So only technical uh, training will be made.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Krishna. See you. I'm leaving.
Okay then.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for joining.
Krishna.